Learn the secrets of high-performance management with insights from Intel's legendary CEO, Andrew S. Grove. Discover how to transform chaos into productivity, make decisions that drive success, and inspire your team to new heights, all while maintaining your core values and skills. Effective management is not just about directing people. It's about cultivating an atmosphere where creativity thrives and productivity soars. In Mastering High-Output Management, we delve into Andrew S. Grove's timeless strategies that have empowered countless leaders. This audiobook offers practical wisdom to help you navigate the demands of management, ensuring your team's output is both high and sustainable. Whether you're a seasoned manager or just starting your journey, you'll gain valuable insights into the art of decision-making, team dynamics, and motivation beyond monetary rewards. Focus points. Chaos as an ally. Learn how to embrace chaos to enhance productivity and foster innovation within your team. Team victories. Discover strategies to ensure that every achievement is celebrated as a collective triumph, reinforcing team spirit and morale. Turning decisions into gold. Master the nuances of decision-making and understand how quality decisions can be the key differentiator in your success. Beyond monetary motivation. Explore innovative ways to motivate your team that go beyond financial incentives, creating a more engaged workforce. Prioritizing the important. Understand the importance of prioritizing tasks effectively to maximize productivity and ensure that critical projects are completed first. Future-focused leadership. Cultivate a forward-thinking mindset that keeps you and your team ahead of the curve. Organizational rules. Recognize the need for structure within your team and learn how to enforce rules that enhance performance. The puzzle of management. See how your role as a manager ties all the elements of your team together for cohesive and effective collaboration. Daily skill development. Embrace the challenge of continuous training and development for your team, ensuring they evolve with the ever-changing demands of the industry. Measuring success. Understand how to measure your success as a manager through the output and growth of your team members. Learning outcomes. Develop practical skills to navigate the complexities of team management and drive high output. Gain insights into fostering a productive and positive team culture that prioritizes collaboration and creativity. Learn techniques for effective decision-making that leads to successful outcomes. Discover how to inspire and motivate your team, making them feel valued and engaged. Understand the significance of structure and rules in maintaining organizational health and productivity. Equip yourself with strategies to continuously develop your team's skills and capabilities for sustained success. Focus point 1. Your role as a manager will place numerous demands on both your skills and values, and those around you rely on your ability to consistently deliver results. First and foremost, it's essential to acknowledge that this journey will not be straightforward. The landscape of management has evolved significantly, introducing various new concepts and challenges that you must familiarize yourself with. Therefore, you need to be adaptable, ready to embrace these changes while maintaining the discipline to uphold the values that contribute to your success. Despite your hard work, effort alone does not guarantee your achievements. Your success as a manager is intricately tied to the collective success of your team. This presents a formidable challenge, inspiring and guiding your team members to perform at their best and make the right choices in their work. While it may seem daunting to foster such an environment, it is entirely achievable, especially when you are committed to putting forth your utmost effort to make it happen. Ben Horowitz, the author of The Hard Thing About Hard Things, remarked on the significance of this book after first encountering it in 1995, describing it as a masterpiece that surpasses expectations. He highlights the clarity with which the lessons are presented, making them accessible and relevant. This book offers valuable insights into new management practices while also enhancing your understanding of established ideas that have evolved over time. Horowitz asserts that the wisdom contained within these pages will serve you well even during the most challenging times you face as a manager, guiding you toward solutions for the most intricate dilemmas. You have the potential to excel in your career, and your team is capable of responding to your leadership. You can inspire them to surpass their current levels of performance. This isn't merely an aspiration. It's a tangible possibility. Discover how to unlock this potential in the following pages of this audiobook. Focus point 2. The regular checks and balances are essential for keeping your business thriving. For instance, if you're serving a meal that consists of eggs, toast, and coffee, it's crucial that all three components arrive at the customer simultaneously. This requires applying fundamental production principles to create and deliver products that meet customer expectations in terms of timing, quality, and cost efficiency. However, since conditions for production are rarely ideal, it is your responsibility to ensure that products are delivered at the agreed-upon time while maximizing profitability. Conditions will seldom be perfect. Thus, you must take action regardless of the circumstances. Understanding the production flow is vital, as it highlights the key steps that influence the entire operation. The first step is identifying the product that requires the most time or effort, in this case, the eggs. You must structure your workflow around the preparation time for the eggs, since this crucial step dictates the overall timeline. Your production flow should begin with the most challenging task and progress to the simpler ones. During the production process, three major operations come into play. Process manufacturing. This involves transforming the physical state of raw materials, such as turning a raw egg into a boiled egg. Assembly. This stage involves combining different components to create a new product. Testing. The new product undergoes evaluation to ensure it meets specific quality standards. These steps can be adapted to any form of work, regardless of the activities involved. Even with meticulous planning, complications can arise at any point during production. You must be prepared to adjust your workflow to accommodate these unexpected challenges. There are no hard and fast rules. Adapt your methods to respond to changes as they occur. A significant challenge may present itself when you find yourself juggling two or more important tasks simultaneously. In such cases, you can either hire additional help or develop your staff into specialists, allowing them to manage different areas independently. While these strategies can enhance efficiency, they may also incur additional costs and deplete resources that may not be readily available. Relying on others can also introduce uncertainty, as you may not have full control over every step of the process. As a manager, your role is to identify the most cost-effective ways to allocate resources while maximizing profits. Achieving this requires a comprehensive understanding of all relevant factors and careful consideration of your options. Your primary responsibility is to devise the best execution plan for your operations. Additionally, you must regularly assess the quality of the products being produced, the performance of equipment, the status of delivered goods, and the availability of raw materials. These evaluations are crucial because the value of goods increases as they progress through the production process. Early detection of issues can prevent waste and ensure efficient operation. Diligently monitor every stage of production to prevent waste and enhance overall efficiency. Focus point 3. Your aim should be to increase productivity by prioritizing the most important tasks first. The more customers appreciate your services, the more your business is likely to grow. As a manager, this growth means you will be responsible for more staff and equipment. To effectively manage this expansion, you need reliable indicators or metrics that alert you to any changes or deviations from normal operations. Continuing with the breakfast company example, it's essential to keep daily sales forecasts, inventory levels, and equipment indicators at your fingertips. A strong indicator focuses on output rather than mere activities and measures something tangible. Your operational system must be resilient enough to withstand competition while ensuring customer satisfaction. By discovering quicker methods to deliver high-quality service, you can significantly boost your productivity. The key is to work smarter, not harder. The output generated from specific work activities provides leverage over other tasks, and your objective should be to continually elevate this benchmark. There are two primary methods to enhance this leverage. Automation. This involves integrating machinery into the production process. Automation accelerates work and increases efficiency, allowing you to produce more in less time. Work simplification. This strategy entails developing a comprehensive chart that outlines the production flow and details each step involved in the process. Not every step in production is essential. It's crucial to eliminate unnecessary activities. In every production process, remember that success is not determined by the sheer number of tasks employees complete. Instead, it hinges on the output derived from each well-considered activity. Streamlining your processes to focus on meaningful contributions will enhance productivity and foster growth. Focus point 4. Your success as a manager is measured by the output of your team. The responsibilities of a manager are never truly finished. There's always a task at hand that requires your attention. Your effectiveness is not solely determined by your individual contributions, but rather by the overall performance of your organization and the neighboring teams or departments you influence. It's essential that your team also thrives, not just you. Regularly gathering feedback from your team is crucial, as it directly impacts your decision-making abilities. However, to facilitate this communication, you must be attentive to your environment and aware of what is happening within your team. Maintaining open lines of communication ensures that your team members feel comfortable sharing their concerns, allowing you to collaboratively seek solutions. Your team should have easy access to you. When assigning tasks to your employees, exercise caution not to interfere unnecessarily with your superior knowledge. Instead, focus on delegating responsibilities while also following up, as you remain accountable for the overall success of those tasks. With numerous responsibilities to juggle, the 24 hours in a day may seem insufficient to accomplish everything. However, effective time management is a vital skill you must develop. By identifying the most challenging tasks, planning around them, consolidating similar tasks, and refusing new responsibilities that you cannot realistically take on, you can cultivate a productive management routine. Your subordinates look to you for guidance and will likely mirror the behaviors you exhibit. They may frequently approach you with questions or interrupt your workflow, so it's important to establish a structure to manage these interruptions while still addressing their needs. Be mindful of the messages you convey to your team. The wrong signals can lead to confusion and misinterpretation. Focus point 5. Having meetings the wrong way will not only waste everyone's time, but it will also destroy ideas. Frequently, meetings extend beyond the allotted time mentioned in the agenda and can lead to disagreements or significant disputes. Nevertheless, meetings are an essential part of any organization, serving as a vital means for sharing information. Meetings are a valuable platform for exchanging ideas and updates. There are two fundamental types of meetings. Process-oriented meetings. These occur regularly to share knowledge and facilitate the exchange of information among team members. Mission-oriented meetings. These are held less frequently, specifically to address a particular issue or challenge. Both meeting types are crucial for organizational growth and effective task management. However, problems arise when excessive time is consumed in mission-oriented meetings. This often indicates that there are numerous spontaneous issues lacking solutions, which points to deeper systemic problems within the organization. Consistently attempting to tackle numerous issues without a structured approach can become problematic. Focus point 6. The difference between success and failure can be the quality of your decisions. Every day, you face decisions that range from the significant to the trivial. These decisions can be categorized into two main types. Forward-looking decisions. These influence future endeavors and set the course for upcoming activities. Reactive decisions. These are made in response to immediate problems or challenges. Your capacity to make sound decisions hinges on your comprehension of the issues at hand, which underscores the importance of gathering sufficient information beforehand. An effective decision-making model fosters open dialogue among team members, encouraging them to share their perspectives, including disagreements. This approach ensures clarity in the decisions that need to be made. Every team member needs to be heard. It is essential for all staff members within the organization to support the final decision, even if they have reservations about it. Implementing this model may be challenging, as emotions can run high during discussions. Thus, Creating a culture where employees feel comfortable expressing their thoughts without fear of ridicule or dismissal is crucial. Often, there may be a tendency to hastily present decisions to the team for quick approval, but this can rob you of valuable insights and alternative viewpoints that could enhance the decision-making process. Before finalizing a decision, consider the following. When does this decision need to be made? Who will be responsible for making it? Who should be consulted beforehand? Who has the authority to veto it? And who should be informed once it's made? If you find yourself needing to make a particularly shocking decision, resist the urge to rush it through. Instead, schedule a later discussion to thoroughly explore the decision, allowing your team time to process it and voice their opinions. Leaving your team in confusion is never advisable. Focus point 7. It is important that you are always one step ahead. You have to think about the future. An organization lacking a forward-thinking strategy is essentially a ticking time bomb. Effective planning involves making forecasts based on the anticipated demand for specific products and structuring your efforts accordingly. Have a plan for every step of the way. Significant thought must be invested in projecting future needs while also considering the current state of the organization. Conduct a thorough analysis of the external environment, taking into account customer expectations and striving to balance them with what your organization can realistically deliver. If your company can meet its obligations now, it is a positive indicator that you will be able to do so in the future. Planning without the necessary resources is futile and potentially detrimental. Evaluate your existing capabilities alongside ongoing projects to identify which initiatives may need to be phased out. This assessment will help clear the path for new projects and allow you to focus on essential tasks required to achieve your goals. Know when to let projects go. Recognizing when to discontinue a project is vital for maintaining organizational efficiency and directing resources toward more promising opportunities. Making tough choices can be challenging, but it ultimately paves the way for growth and innovation. Focus point 8. You are the one piece that holds all the other pieces of the puzzle together. Your team is your most valuable asset as their collective efforts determine the success of your goals. As a manager, you play a crucial role within the larger organization, tasked with striking a balance between management directives and the needs of your team members. In the course of achieving objectives, various hybrid organizations and teams will naturally form, and their success hinges on your ability to transition seamlessly between your role as a manager and that of a team player. When dual units collaborate, it can be challenging to prevent issues in one team from impacting another. However, it is achievable through fostering a culture of collaboration where individual decisions are surrendered to group consensus. This requires that each team member trust their colleagues to make sound choices. Establishing an organizational culture that promotes both independence and coordination is essential. Additionally, effective resource allocation is crucial to ensure that projects progress according to plan. Your organization's culture determines your team's response. A supportive culture encourages open communication, shared responsibilities, and mutual respect, leading to enhanced teamwork and ultimately driving the organization toward its objectives. Focus point 9. Every organization needs rules. Your job is to ensure that everyone adheres to them. In any workplace, employees exhibit a variety of behaviors influenced by several factors: free market forces, contractual obligations, and cultural values. Free market forces. This factor encompasses the exchange value of goods and services within the marketplace. It reflects how supply and demand shape employee behavior and performance. Contractual obligations. While free market dynamics govern transactions, the inherent value may not always be clear-cut, necessitating contracts that define standards and expectations. These contracts serve as formal agreements that outline responsibilities and performance criteria. Cultural values. An organization's environment is continually evolving, making cultural values essential as a foundation for teamwork. These values foster trust and collaboration among team members, guiding behavior and interactions. As a manager, You are responsible for establishing and adjusting the rules that govern performance evaluations while clearly articulating the organization's values and objectives. Leading by example is crucial. Your behavior sets the standard for your team. You set the rules. You should also play by them. At all times, it is vital to identify the most effective mode of control that resonates with everyone involved. This involves understanding your employees' motivations and the unique characteristics of the environment in which they operate. By doing so, you can foster a culture of accountability and compliance while also encouraging innovation and flexibility. Focus point 10. Everyone on your team is an important player, but you need to show them this. When each team member consistently puts forth their best effort, the organization can achieve significant progress. However, if you discover that an employee is underperforming, it's essential to identify the root cause. This could stem from a lack of motivation or a lack of capability. To determine the issue, ask yourself, if this person's life depended on completing the task, would they do it? If the answer is yes, motivation may be the problem. If no, it might indicate a lack of capability. You have to find the problem and a way to fix it. As a manager, your primary responsibility is to maximize your team's performance through effective training and motivation. However, motivation is not something that can be handed to team members. It must be cultivated from within. Your role is to create an environment that fosters their growth and encourages them to excel. People are driven to work by their needs, and if these needs are not met, their motivation can wane. For instance, if an employee initially seeks a higher salary but eventually achieves their financial goals, money may no longer serve as a motivator. Historically, when an employee underperformed, the common management response was to terminate their employment. Today, a variety of management styles are employed to ensure that each individual's skills are developed and utilized to their fullest potential. Changes in an employee's personal circumstances can also affect their needs. As a manager, it is your responsibility to observe these changes and keep your employees motivated despite external factors. Regular performance reviews can be an effective strategy for fostering motivation. Steady reviews keep your team on their toes. Performance reviews play a crucial role in employee development by providing essential feedback and outlining areas for improvement. These reviews should be approached thoughtfully, as poorly delivered feedback can have adverse effects on motivation and morale. A well-conducted review identifies skill gaps and suggests remedies while ensuring that the employee remains engaged in their work. While there is no perfect formula for evaluating performance, a fair approach is to clearly define your expectations and base your judgments on these criteria. During a performance review, be honest and open while also actively listening to the employee's perspective. Remember to manage your own emotions and remain objective throughout the discussion. Listen carefully to what your team members say. Performance reviews should encompass both positive and negative feedback. It's important to recognize that nobody is perfect. Everyone's performance requires regular assessment. This ongoing process fosters a culture of continuous improvement, helping each employee reach their potential. Focus point 11. Your managerial skills will be put to the test every day, with some days presenting more challenges than others. As a manager, you'll face various tasks, some of which will be more difficult than others. Among these, two particularly challenging situations are interviewing a potential employee, convincing a valued employee not to quit. Conducting an interview requires you to assess a candidate's potential, educate them about the role, and determine if they fit well within the organization, all within a limited time frame. This task can be daunting. While it's crucial to review past performance and references, keep in mind that such information can sometimes be misleading. A useful strategy is to let the applicant do most of the talking while you guide the conversation. Pose hypothetical questions and encourage them to ask questions as well. This approach allows you to gauge the candidate's knowledge and how they've applied it in previous roles, aiding you in forming a more accurate judgment of their potential. Despite your best efforts, it's essential to remember that there is no foolproof interview process. Even with careful consideration, you may still misjudge a candidate. What you can do is aim to create a higher likelihood of selecting a good fit for your team. There is no perfect interview process. You can only try your best. Employee turnover is a common challenge in any organization, but losing a valued employee can be particularly troubling, especially if they feel unappreciated. If a key team member decides to leave, it reflects a failure in your role as a manager. Handling the situation delicately is vital. Always communicate through your actions and words that you value their contributions. Allow the employee to express their feelings and listen actively, refraining from arguing or trying to change their mind immediately. Consider scheduling a follow-up meeting where you can present a more appealing offer, which could involve a transfer to a different department or even a salary increase. This demonstrates your appreciation for their work and may convince them to reconsider their decision. Promotions and bonuses play a crucial role in motivating employees. They encourage individuals to stay engaged and perform at their best. If employees feel stagnant in their positions, they may lose motivation and fail to enhance their skills, leading to dissatisfaction and potentially resulting in turnover. Take the time to understand any discomfort the employee may be experiencing and work to address it. Others may be watching your response to the situation, which can significantly influence their own motivation and engagement levels. A valued employee is a significant asset to the organization. Focus point 12. It is your responsibility to continuously train your employees to enhance their skills and knowledge. Inadequate training for employees can lead to significant issues within the organization. Even well-intentioned individuals may inadvertently cause inefficiencies, incur unnecessary costs, or create hazardous situations due to a lack of knowledge in specific areas. Training should not be limited to specialists or experts. It should also encompass lower-level staff. As a manager, your role in training is crucial because you serve as a role model for your team. Your actions set an example, and employees are likely to replicate what they observe from you. Therefore, it is essential to consistently demonstrate the correct behaviors and practices. Your employees will imitate your actions. To begin the training process, create a comprehensive list of the essential skills and knowledge your employees need. Seek their input to ensure that their perspectives and experiences are considered, and align their needs with the available training materials. Developing an outline of the training topics can help clarify what you want them to learn and facilitate a structured approach. It's important to remain patient and not become discouraged if the training process feels overwhelming or if employees are not grasping concepts as quickly as you would like. Learning is a gradual process, and both you and your employees will benefit from the experience. You will not only enhance your own knowledge, but also experience a sense of accomplishment as you witness your team's growth. Learning takes time. Be patient. Conclusion. Thank you for joining us for this exploration of high-output management. As we wrap up, let's summarize the key focus points we covered. Decision-making. Understand the importance of quality decisions and involve your team in the process. Future planning. Stay ahead with strategic forecasts and ensure your organization has a clear plan. Team dynamics. Recognize that your team is your greatest asset. Foster a culture of collaboration and support. Establishing rules. Set clear expectations and rules, and model the behaviors you want to see in your team. Employee recognition. Show appreciation for each team member's contributions to keep morale high and drive performance. Training and development. Commit to continuous training and personal development for both yourself and your employees. Practical recommendations. Foster open communication within your team to encourage idea sharing and constructive feedback. Regularly review your organization's goals and ensure they align with the capabilities and needs of your team. Recognize and reward achievements to motivate your employees and enhance job satisfaction. Invest time in training, both for skill enhancement and to model the behaviors you want to see in your organization. The topics we've discussed are vital for effective management and organizational success. By understanding the dynamics of decision-making, team management, and training, you can lead with confidence and ensure a productive work environment. We appreciate your time and interest in this audiobook. If you found the content valuable, please like, subscribe, and share this with others who may benefit. Remember, listening to this audiobook not only enhances your managerial skills, but also supports your English language development. The more you listen, the better you speak. Keep engaging with this content to continue your journey of growth and improvement. Thank you